Yo, Phil James. Today is November 19th. It's 2017, and it is 2:34 p.m. Can't see that. Say hi to my lovely wife.
Hi.
That's my lady.
I'll say hi to them.
So, I'm going to go ahead and cover this little weird story here because it's very, very strange in my opinion. One of the largest pyramids in the world is a Bass Pro Shops mega store with rumored ties to mythical curses. Now look at this crazy shit here. Never in my life have I seen anything quite like this. If you look closely, you can see an observation deck up there. And from what I read, the observation deck is on the 28th floor. So if you had to guess how many floors were on there, if that's the 28th, it says it's 32 floor hotel, but with the top little cap, that makes 33, I'm assuming. So, symbolic, very, very significant. You know what I mean? A pyramid with 33 floors and an observation deck right at the top of the actual pyramid, and then the cap, you know, right there above it. So, it has flood walls, so when the Mississippi floods, it doesn't flood the store. It's just very strange that it's at Bass Pro Shops, is it not? I thought that was kind of crazy. It used to be a venue for sporting events and whatnot. It's one of the largest pyramids in the world. It's in Memphis, Tennessee. Memphis is also a place in Egypt. Surprise, surprise, right in your eyes. Yes, it's called Memphis, Egypt. So, the pyramid also hosts a hotel, indoor swamp, and a bowling alley. However, for roughly a decade, the pyramid was empty, and some believed it was cursed due to a crystal skull installed by the owner of the Rainforest Cafe. Now, there's a problem. It said Rainforest Cafe right there, but down at the bottom it says Hard Rock Cafe. So, I don't know which one. Maybe he owned both. The pyramid has long captured the human imagination, with people traveling far and wide to view the architectural wonders that spring up from the sands of Egypt. Now, one of the biggest pyramids on the planet. Americans don't need to leave the country. They can just travel to Tennessee and visit a Bass Pro Shop. God.
Get it right.
Now, get this. Here's where it's crazy. It is 321 feet tall. That might not be very significant to some, but, you know, when I see that, I see 3, 2 plus 1 is 3, so 33, you know, right there. That's how I see it. And then here, as you can tell at the top, the 32-floor pyramid contains a hotel and an indoor swamp and a bowling alley. The bowling alley has 13 lanes. What a surprise, right? No, not at all. More of that symbolic numerology. 321, 3, and then 2 plus 1, 3, so 33, 13 lanes in that bowling alley, and 32 floor, but the grand cap makes 33 because there's a crystal skull up there in the apex. The owner also said he placed a bunch of mythical crystal type objects up in the apex just to capture the Egyptian mysticism and mythical type things. Memphis, Tennessee has a sound historical reason to want to build a pyramid. The city was named after Memphis, a city in Egypt, when it was founded in 1819. I just thought it was pretty crazy that we have this massive pyramid here in America. I had no clue. It's been empty for over a decade, but now it's, since 2015, it's been a Bass Pro Shop, and I had no clue. Opened its doors in 1991 after 2 years and $68 million spent constructing the building. If I've passed anything up here that's symbolic or significant in your eyes, feel free to leave it in the comments for me. At 321 feet, the building is a bit smaller than the Great Pyramid of Giza, which was originally 481 feet tall. It's still pretty massive. typically ranking in the top 10 tallest pyramids in the world. Exact ranking varies based on how pyramids are sized and measured. Now, there is one more picture in here I do want to show. Yeah, as you can see, it was used for sports and music events, you know what I mean? So it's basically a big pyramid-shaped venue. That's a nice picture. Look at a dude poking that guy in the eyes. Look at that. Guy's like, ah! He's screaming as those fingers poke him right in the eye sockets.
Take it!
No big deal.
Take it!
All right. P.J. Brown of the New Orleans Hornets fouls Memphis Grizzlies Paulo Gasol in 2003. I don't know what the hell. How you pronounce that dude's name. Now get this. Memphis struggled to find a company that was willing or able to use the enormous pyramid, reportedly reaching out to everyone from Six Flags to the most evil company meant for kids, Disney. Surprise. Can you imagine how perfect this place would have been for a Disney type place? And then check out the statues. That's probably a real statue from Egypt is my guess. Like I said, I do have one more picture I want to show off. Some Memphis residents began calling it the Tomb of Doom thanks to its financial struggles and rumor that a crystal skull had been stored in the apex. According to myth, the skull had been disturbed, unleashing years of bad luck. The Hard Rock Cafe founder, who reportedly placed the skull at the top of the pyramid, told the New York Times that the dark rumors were utter nonsense. However, he did say he placed several other crystal and mystical objects in the pyramid as part of the glamour and mystery and mysticism of Egypt. Are you surprised? You shouldn't be. Then a potential savior, Bass Pro Shop, appeared on the scene and bought the building. Like I said, it has a flood wall right there, so it holds back the Mississippi River when it floods. How convenient. Alright. Like I said, opened in 2015. Yeah, I just want to check something out right quick. Well, my guess is it's 33 floors, you know. It has a 13-lane bowling alley, like I said. This is what the inside looks like.
Which is pretty fucking cool.
Alright. And then there's an indoor swamp, as you can see, with boats inside. Kind of crazy. It's like a Cabela's. A 13-lane ocean-themed bowling alley, like I said. And here's the aquarium. It's basically a Cabela's, but in a pyramid. And it has a hotel. But check this out. Here's the last picture I wanted to show. No, okay. So that's the observation deck. And then, of course, at the very end, as above, so below. There's a lot of symbolism in here, and it's kind of just crazy that a Bass Pro Shop is there. I did not know it, so I thought it would be kind of cool to make a little video about it. It even has the great cap, and you know what I mean, 33 floors, 13-lane bowling alley, and so on and so forth. 321, 2 plus 1, 33. So, you know, a lot of symbolism in here. I'll put a link in the description if you'd like to check it out. But be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you found any other symbolism type things in this article that I did not, feel free to leave it in the comments. Peace.